Paper 2, question 22. Anil wants to invest £25,000 for 3 years in a bank. So he's got two options here. He's got the personal bank and he's got a secure bank. The personal bank offers compound interest of 2% each year. The secure bank compound interest is 4.3% for the first year, and then it's 0.9% for each extra year. Which bank will Anil get the most interest at the end of 3 years? You must show your working. Okay, so this is a calculator paper, and in the calculator it's just simple, just substituting in some values and just putting it in the calculator correctly. So the way I'm going to show you how to do this, first of all, I'm going to go on both of them and just show you what's happening here. Compound interest, that means you get interest on top of interest each year. You're just getting a compound interest, and the amount will change each year. And the best way to see this is your original amount is always what you invest in. Your original you're going to get back, so that's 100%. So after 1 year you will get your original amount 100% back plus your 2%, so that gives me 102%. And as the decimal 102%, if you share that by 100, percentages are always out of 100. 102 shared by 100 will give you 1.02. So that's my multiplier for this, and this stays the same for the 3 years. Okay, so with personal bank that will stay the same for the 3 years. And when I'm doing the personal bank, I'm going to put PB, personal bank. I'll get my invested amount is £25,000. So after 1 year my amount will grow by the whole plus the 2%, so it's 102%. The next year it will also grow by the same amount, 102%. Okay, compound interest, so you're earning interest on top of interest that you earned in that year. And then for my final year it will also be multiplied by 2% plus the original percent. So in the calculator I will just simply make sure that's all. If in the calculator you want to make sure everything's clear, you can press Shift 9 and clear everything. I've set everything okay. So all I'll do here is I'll do 25,000 multiplied by 25,000 multiplied by 1.02 times 1.02 times 1.02, and that will equal to an SD for standard to decimal, and that amount gives me £26,530 and 20 pence. Okay, £26,530 and 20 pence. Okay, let's have a look at the next one, secure bank. Now secure bank, it changes. So for the first year you're going to get 100 plus the 4.3% is going to be 104.3%, and this one's going to be 100.9%, because you're only going to get 0.9% here. So how do we put this as a decimal? So let's go for secure bank here, SB. So the first, the amount invested is 25,000. So the first year you're going to get, now 104.3% as a decimal is 1.043. Now you can just do 104.3 shared by 100 and the calculator will convert that for you as a decimal. I'll also show you another number in a second on the calculator where you got the percentage sign there. Okay, so that's going to open in the first year. The next year you're going to get now 0.9% plus 100% is 100.9%, and if you convert that to a decimal you're going to get, your calculator will do this for you, 1.009. Notice there's only one decimal point in the number. Okay, don't let that trick you there. And that's going to be times by 1.009 also again, because you got to get that for each extra year, so that's going to be 2 extra years we're going to have that for. Okay, so let's just quickly work that out. Now I did say to you before, I'm going to show you something on a percentage. If you press Shift and that first open bracket sign, you get a percentage sign here. You could also do this question by just using a percentage if you want. 25,000 multiplied by the first year was 104.3 shift percent. Okay, times by the next year will be 100.9% shift percent, and then the year after that will also be 100.9 shift percent. So you put it like that, just press equals after that, and it shows you straight away there what you're going to get here is 26,546 pounds and 46 pence. Now, all you need to do is one statement, show what you're working at the end of the year, who gets to which investment is the most. 26,530, 26,546. Obviously, Secure Bank is giving you more money at the end of 3 years. So just put a clear statement, as you can see above. Anil should place his money in the Secure Bank as it earns the most interest. And that will complete the question. Make sure you put a nice complete sentence at the end showing clearly all you're working at, stating then obviously where you should put the money.